Kathy from inkingitupwithkathy.com, and today we're going to have some fun. I'm going to give you a look at the new catalog, at least the outside cover. I can't show you what's inside until June, but I just attended On Stage, and which is Stampin' Up's get together for demonstrators, and those that attend get to choose some products from the product purchase premiere. And so that's what this box is full of. So let's get started and check out some fun new stuff. So here is the new catalog, and I can show you the front and I can show you the back. I just can't show you anything inside yet. But if you know me, check that out. Look at this set. I'm so excited. I am all about the nautical and the beachy stuff, so that called my name. So let me also show you items that I did get while I was there. This is a new punch, and it is called, let me look that up because I don't even know my terms yet. That is the Timeless Label Punch. And I got that for attending center stage. I have the Daisy Lane stamp set. Isn't that cute? And this coordinates with our existing Daisy Punch. But here's what's cool. There is another Daisy Punch in the new catalog that's called the Medium Daisy Punch. And it works for this littler one. So that's going to be so cute to put together and create some cute daisies with that. And that is a rubber cling. You can find right here, cling stamp set. And then for my prize patrol, I ended up with this cling stamp set called Genuine Gems. And this was one of the ones, as we were looking through the catalog, I said, I have to get that. It's just got some great sentiments, and I just really love this one. I told the universe to send some awesome your way. You know, we've all got friends and family who are going through challenges in their lives, and these are perfect. These are perfect for sending them a card that just says, you've got this, or, well, this is just difficult. Or, I love this one, there's no good card for this. I mean, how often do we struggle to say something when friends or family are going through a difficult time? So I thought this was a great stamp set, and I won it. Finally, the last stamp set that I came home with for free is this Free as a Bird set, and I just think it's adorable. Love these little birds here. And that, again, is a cling set. We actually have got into it to do our make and takes, which I can show you. Let me find those. Okay, so one of our make and takes was this lighthouse card, and I did not assemble it because we didn't have the dies at the event. So I thought, well, I know I'm going to be ordering this stamp set, so I'll just finish it at home. I tend not to do my make and takes at the event because I just want to sit and chat and visit with new and old friends, and I get a lot more enjoyment out of it that way. But here's the one with the cute little birds. Isn't that sweet? And this paper goes with it, and that's some here in the box, so I'll show that to you in a few minutes. This one is also in our product purchase premiere, so that's another stamp set that I got, and I'll show you. And then let's see, there's two more. There's this one here. This one is really cool. This is not your normal make and take. This is one of the cards that is coming in the May Paper Pumpkin. And it's Shelley Gardner, our founder of the company. She's the one that designed this kit. So May is absolutely the best time to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and get this really beautiful kit. So make sure you subscribe by May 10th on my online store. And then finally, this cute little one here. I have to say, Wendy Cranford, a friend of mine and a fellow demo, did a demonstration with this stamp set and suite, and she just rocked it. She was awesome. She was funny. Her projects were really great. She just did a fantastic job. Another reason you've got to join as a demo and come to On Stage is the presentations. They're really a lot of fun. So let's go see what's in the box. As you can tell, this thing hasn't even been opened. I figured we'd do it together. So let's get this thing opened up. I do have a bit of product that is retiring in here as well. And I'll explain to you why I chose to order certain things. Let's get rid of the bubble wrap. And the order form. Oh, let's see. Where do we want to start? Where do we want to start? How about with this? This is the Bird Ballad laser cut cards and tins. And it is what coordinates with this stamp set. And it's a little tin. Isn't that pretty? Let me put that somewhere. And inside that tin are some note cards, but they're not just any old note cards. Where did I put my scissors? They have a wow factor to them. So you're gonna ooh and ah here in just a minute. And look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? They're all intricately die cut out. And so there's a few of those. I guess they're all the same. I thought they were different, but they are all the same. But aren't those gorgeous? So I'm going to have fun creating with those, and they all go together in this pretty little tin. Okay, how about some in colors? These are the new in colors. This is terracotta tile. We've got seafoam spray, which obviously with the nautical theme is going to work great and get used a lot. Pretty Peacock is this really pretty deep blue. It reminds me a lot of Not Quite Navy, if you remember that color. And then Purple Posy. We had an old one that was called Orchid Opulence or something like that. Very similar to this one. And then Rococo Rose reminds me of a rose one that we had once had. So these are our new in colors. Oh, here's something that I just think are so adorable, is these little Stampin' Up boxes. And they come in a pack of 8. And they make these adorable little boxes like we get our Stampin' Up supplies in. So it will fold up at the bottom and then be open here at the top. And then there's a coordinating washi tape that has the little Stampin' Up logo in it. And I know that those little logos are going to go on absolutely every envelope I send out with my business. I think those are so cute. So I had to get this washi in order to get just that one. Okay, what else do we have in here? Oh, let's check out this ribbon. This was actually for the Magnolia suite. And so I'm a little disjointed here in what you're seeing, but oh, that's beautiful. It's kind of that petal pink, but it's sheer. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're gonna have some fun with that. How about these little gems? These are the flower faceted gems. Aren't those pretty? Some dimensionals, because we always need more of those. The Baker's Twine. This is a Night of Navy and Sahara Sand Baker's Twine for the nautical set. And speaking of which, I just spotted my Sailing Home nautical set. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that. Love it. And this, let's see, I'm sure there's dies in here to go with it. So let's save the dies till the end so that I can show you a few things about them, because remember, they're new. They're going to look a little different, and the packaging is going to be a little different. Here's my re-inkers. And here is another ribbon. This one is Mint Macaron, and it's got a really pretty shiny cast to it. And kind of a textured weave. It's really pretty. So I hope you can see that. Well, let me get it here in front a little bit better. Sorry about that. So that's pretty. So I'm just now getting around to ordering the cake punch that's been on back order for so long. So I just got that. And this is a new punch that coordinates with this Floral Essence stamp set. It's right here. And this was the one in the make and take that I showed you. Let's see if I can find it. This one here. And so that, I thought that was a really pretty set. And from what I understand, this stamp here will coordinate with the leaf punch that we have, which I think is really cool. All right. Oh, here's my piece of cake stamp set that I got. If you are interested in getting that, it is back in stock. And now until June 3rd, we'll still have the bundle pricing, that extra 10% off. After June 3rd, you still can order them, but you'll have to order them separately, and it will not be at 10% off. How about Bloom and Grow, this stamp set, and it has coordinating dies as well. I thought these were beautiful flowers and will be a lot of fun to color with the blends markers. Here's one of the things that I stocked up on. We're going to be no longer carrying anything Sizzix, and so these adhesive sheets are going away. And I just love these for cutting out dies and applying, so I decided I was going to stock up on those. Here's cardstock. There is the Purple Posy. Isn't that pretty? That's going to go really, really well with the Highland Heather. Okay. Here's the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set, and it's a two-part stamp set. It's one of the largest ones that we have in the catalog this time. So I just think this magnolia is gorgeous. These are little centers for your flowers, and they are and they've got a little adhesive on the bottom of them, and they are for, let's see, what did I do with that stamp set? Here it is. They coordinate with this Floral Essence. You'll see that they fit just inside those, just right, and over here and over here. But I'm sure you can find other uses for those. These are the elements that go with the Sailing Home suite, which is the lighthouse. And they have these cute little wheels, ship's wheels, and anchors. Aren't those cute? And I think you end up with, let's see, how many total does it say there are? I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go, 20. So there must be 10 of each. All right, another re-inker. Some more of those pretty little flowers. I think those are going to be so cute on cards. Let's skip through. Oh, some more bling. Let's see what we've got here. These are the bird ballad trinkets. And here we have this little leaf, a little key. Let's see what else. A little flower. I think that's it. Is those three. Isn't that pretty? And for those you get 24. So there must be 8 of each of those. Let's go ahead and get this card stock out. There is the Seaside Spray and the Rococo Rose. Here is the Terracotta Tile and the Pretty Peacock. I think that's just such a pretty color. This one may be a little bit more green than Not Quite Navy was. But it's a really pretty emerald. Get that seated so it doesn't. So how about, let's go to these. These are a couple of Memories and More packs. And what I love about our Memories and More packs is they're really not for scrapbooking only. They are great for making cards with. They're just so beautiful. And this one is the Come Sail Away. And in here are some 3x4s and then some 4x6 pieces. And within the 4x6 pieces, it's where they usually have some other types of things. So we'll, oh yeah, see there's some some stickers that you can use. There's 2 of those. And look at that, those waves, aren't they pretty? And some more stickers. I think there's 2 of those. And a couple of smaller cutouts. And then we start to have some, oh, there's a lighthouse cutout. Isn't that pretty? And there it's just plain white, and there has got some color to it with some blue. So these all are 2-sided, and they're kind of fun to see the 2 different sides. Here's another die cut piece, laser cut. World's Greatest Guy. I know who I'm going to give that to. Oh, I like that one. Anchors Away. And some little anchors. Oh, another die cut. Aren't these cool? Yep. Oh, and look at this. Isn't that cool? Seaweed. Love it. So that's the 4x6s, and then there's some 3x4s. Let's go through those, because at this point I'm sure you want to see everything, because we still have over a month until customers can begin ordering this, so you can start your planning and budgeting. But if you're anything like me, you know that the Come Sail Away suite is going to be at the top of your list. Okay, so love that. So as you can see, these are not just for, these would go great on cards. And that's what I love so much about them, is even if you don't want to use this as a journaling page, you can flip it over and have something that can go on your card. Look at that one. I really like that. And Free as the Ocean. Blue. And Destination Happiness. So, all right. And one more pack. Happy Father's Day. That's nice to have. And another lighthouse. That one. Hello, Handsome. That's what I call my husband. So I'll be using that on his cards. And that's the back of that one. Soaring Free. And a Compass Rose. Any Day with You is the best. I like that. And a stripe. You Made My Day. Date, Place, and Story. And then some more lighthouses. An adventure. So cool. So I hope you liked those as much as I did. You'll be seeing me work with those. And then this one here is the Magnolia Lane one. A totally different look than that one. And as you can see, they've got some stickers right up here on top. Come on. Let's see. There's a couple of sheets of those. Oh, some vellum. These are vellum. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vellum. And that's pretty too. Using the back side gives it more of a gray look. And then the brown on the other side. I like that. That's pretty. You Are My Everything and More. Hooray for today. This is a pretty background. Looks like another sheet of vellum with smaller ones. Those will be fun to color with the blends markers. Some more stickers. Looks like 2 sheets of those. Together is the best place to be. I like that. That's pretty. Now there's 2 types of designer series paper that matches and coordinates with this suite. I only ordered one of them, but there are 2, which is kind of unique. We usually just have one, but it also has another stamp set that they say kind of goes with it as well. But let's get these open. There we go. In the back. Happy Little Moments. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. Oh, that would be just great on a Mossy Meadow card and on the front, and that's all you'd have to do. Maybe a little bit of ribbon or something. That just needs a sentiment or a banner. Sending many warm wishes on your special day. See, some of these can be made right into cards really, really quickly. Happy birthday. That's pretty. And there's that one. And then finally, this pack. Didn't want this video to be too long, but there's too much good stuff, huh? Okay, so this one, the You and Me. Love this. Well, that fits for this. This one, On This Day. This would be a great one for weddings. Everyday Moments. Little brown. That's pretty. So I've been just videotaping away and going through things for you for the last about 15 minutes and realized that my camera had stopped recording. So I figured out where I left off, and so we'll start from there. These were the last two pieces of the Magnolia Memories and More that you hadn't seen, were these two. Now we'll get into the DSP. This is vellum, and there are 4 sheets of this petal pink and 4 sheets of this yellow, which I guess that would be so saffron, and then 4 sheets of the Granny Apple Green. And isn't that vellum gorgeous? So that'll be fun to work with. Do some die cuts with that. This is the Come Sail Away Designer Series paper. Let me move this out of the way. I can just flip these over. Green maps, and on the back side is the Compass Rose. These knots, and this on the back. That one, and this really nice stripe. And a green stripe, and some sailboats, some compasses, and another blue stripe, and then a denim stripe, and the little lighthouses. So that is the one DSP. This is the Magnolia Lane DSP. Isn't that pretty? And a Mossy Meadow stripe, another magnolia pattern, and some leaves, and a stripe, for those that love florals. This is a really pretty set. I really like this one. I think that black background is gorgeous. Here, and a petal pink stripe. Another one full of magnolias. So that is the Magnolia DSP. And this one is the Follow Your Art DSP. And this coordinates with a stamp set, which I did not order yet, but it also will work with our Crafting Forever stamp set, which is our Angel Policy stamp set. So here's little clips, and then a stripe, some scissors, and ribbon. I think that's pretty. That'll be fun for some borders along the bottom of your card. Love the color of this. I think that's so pretty. Some glue guns, re-inkers, little Stampin' Spots, and this Calypso pattern, and some pens, some scribble. And here we have our sponge roller, our spatulas, a paintbrush. So that's kind of fun. Some stitching. And finally, this abstract pattern, which I think is really pretty. So that is the Follow Your Art. This is the Perennial Essence, and it coordinates with the Floral Essence stamp set that I showed you. And this one we were calling the Monet paper. So there's this, and then look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this green, and then look at these florals. I think these papers are just gorgeous. And this one, and on the back is this. These will be tough to cut up. I just think they are beautiful. And this reminds me of some paintings that my mom has done. So, this bright spring one. And this one here. These are my colors. And I can see how that will coordinate really well with, look at these in colors. Isn't that perfect? That'll be really pretty with those. And this leaf one and that flower. And then finally I have the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper that coordinates with that Free as a Bird stamp set that I had shown you. And here are some cute little birds. And a petal pink dot. A stripe. And then I was looking at these birds, and for those that have electronic cutters like I do, I have the Scan and Cut. These are going to cut out really, really well. I can, looking at them, they're going to cut out really simply. So you'll probably be seeing me with some little birds cut out of that, and some keys. And again, this will cut really well as well. And I think that's really pretty. Some cute little bird houses. Love these feathers. And I think, again, with a little bit of pencil work to get some of these little stems, this will cut out really well as well. The swallows. This floral. And then the final two papers are this one here, which I think is beautiful. And I love these. Look at the little bird feet. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's the DSP that I have. And that's not all of it this year. Got some beautiful DSPs. So then we'll move on to the framelits. And I guess we can't be calling them framelits anymore. They are dies. So they are the Stampin' Cut and Emboss dies. And we're going to refer to them just as dies. So they will be in packaging like this, either one of these two. And this one is, I think it's 5 1/4 inches, yes, by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 1/4. So they'll either be that or they'll be this 6 1/2 by 6 1/2. So it's going to be consistent in either one of these two shapes. So then if you pull them out of the packaging, again, they're in plastic wrap. And the plastic envelope is smooth. It isn't that rough texture that the old ones were. They still tell you how many dies are in there. And this just lifts up. And they pull out. Now, the one great thing about the packaging is that the double-sided tape that holds them is not quite as sticky. So see how easily they will pull off? You don't have the problem of needing to use a heat tool to get them off. They are much easier, and you're not going to bend up your piece quite as much trying to get those off. Isn't that nice? So here's the other thing that is very different about them from, let's look at this lighthouse, the old style. On the old style, the cut portion was all the way over here on the inside. And that design was trademarked by Sizzix, and so ours are over just a little bit. So when you're turning them over and putting them onto your stamped image, this line here is actually going to line up exactly with your stamp. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video for a minute. Stamp this image, pull the stamp set out, stamp this image, and we're going to go ahead and cut one of these so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, as you can see here, I have stamped the image and I've actually cut one out. And so what you'll see is when you go to lay it down, you're actually, remember how we would see a little line around it? You're not going to be seeing that. That lines up absolutely perfectly with our image. But it will cut out with that little tiny bit on the outside because of the fact that there's just this little tiny bit of an edge on the inside as well. So this will cut out a little bit larger than your image, just like we're used to. But when lining it up, you're going to actually line it up exactly on your stamped image. So I hope that gives you an idea of what the new dies look like. And if you have any questions, get in touch with me on inkingitupwithkathy.com. And if you want a catalog, get in touch as well, and I will get one out to you. So that is the haul for me at this point. Check back again, and as I get more product, we'll go ahead and unbox it together.